How can you not love college women's basketball? How can you not love it? Okay? This game, Tennessee versus South Carolina for a trip to the SEC championship game, is the reason everyone needs to watch women's college basketball in March. Don't give me no more excuses. Whew. Okay, now that I've calmed down from excitement, let's talk about how South Carolina won this game on a Kamilla Cardoso three-point bank shot to head to the SEC championship game. Let's add a few facts though. Kamilla Cardoso has only attempted 2 3-pointers ever in her collegiate history. Yes, you heard it. She's only attempted 2 whole 3-point shots in a game during her collegiate career. She has only made 1 in the game. If you're Tennessee, I can understand why you're sick. One might ask, why would all of these orange jerseys not think to at least try to disrupt her shot, put a hand up, something? Valid question. Same question I'm asking. But I will also say, Dawn Staley said in a post-conference interview, she was like, now look, if I was them, I would have, bagged off of her too. I wouldn't have probably had anyone up there on her either. So in a sense, she reverse coached what she knew the opponent would most likely do, which is, oh, you're not going to come up on this player. I'm about to give her all the confidence in the world to go ahead and get that green light and shoot this thing.
But they don't need to foul. Cardoso for 3. Banks it in! A miracle for the Gamecocks!
If you're Tennessee, you look back at this and you kind of are more mad at yourself. Not even kind of, you are mad at yourself. You're in position to win this game and go to the SEC championship game. You have all control here, 73-71, 1.1 seconds. If you're Tennessee, you're probably thinking, what could they possibly draw up in this short amount of time? As though Dawn Staley ain't Dawn Staley. Let's look at this in its full totality, so let's zoom out and look. You see where I circled Kamilla Cardoso? No one is around her. Everything else is occupied. They're going to occupy those corners. Raven Johnson is right here. So you kind of try to make sure, hey, the inbounder might throw it in and try to come back out and hit a shot. So they are paying no attention to Kamilla Cardoso. They aren't even thinking that she's going to shoot this ball. They're possibly thinking, oh, she might catch it and just throw it back in. Dawn Staley sees that Tennessee is all bagging off of Kamilla Cardoso, and she's sitting there like, perfect. The plan is working to perfection. She is not the smokescreen. She is actually the shooter. Gotcha. And what does Kamilla Cardoso do? She gets that ball, steps that foot right over that line, squares up perfectly, and lets that thing hang. Bank shot. Now they've won the game. I'm going to tell you exactly why I love Dawn Staley. Last year, if y'all remember, the reason South Carolina kind of lost the game, or one of the reasons they lost against Iowa last year, is we all remember Raven Johnson being open throughout the game, them sagging off of her, and her not shooting the 3 ball. And all of us saying at home, why is she not shooting this ball? And shout out to Dawn, because you could tell that there was something learned from last year that is carried over to this year, which is, I don't need to overcomplicate this. You're open, shoot it. I'm giving you the confidence and the green light to do it. And what just happened, it pays dividends. And for a team like South Carolina that's undefeated, all this does is give you more confidence going into March and when this tournament actually kicks off. Kamilla Cardoso just made a 3-pointer to win the game for them. What do you think that does for her going into the tournament? Now it's ultra confidence, meaning y'all can never sag off of me again, meaning everyone's going to have to play South Carolina straight up from this point forward, because now Dawn is saying, look, I'm giving them all the confidence in the world to shoot this, which all the players from South Carolina said that Kamilla works on that shot after practice every day. So they knew that she's practiced this shot before. She just never does it in the game. And look what happened.
1.1 seconds. She didn't really have an opportunity to pass it to Powell. And I saw how far they were playing off. I would have played off for her as well. So, the last thing that came out my mouth was Kamilla. Shoot that blank and blank.
And shoot that blankety blank is right, okay? Y'all keep sitting there counting out South Carolina. I get there's a lot of great storylines in women's college hoops, right? And with March happening. But there is no way anyone should be overlooking an undefeated team, a team that's pulling out wins like that. Listen, I don't know, man. South Carolina is looking primed and prepped to really make a run in this SEC tournament for one, and then also in March Madness. I love the Gamecocks, man. Ain't no way you ain't watching women's college hoops in March right now.